Look, first and foremost, one needs to understand most genuinely, most exuberantly how short and fragile our lives are. So, one needs to respect time. Time is something which is, I think, more valuable than money. Lost money can be earned again, but lost time never returns back. Okay? Okay, do you understand? Okay. So before doing anything, you have to ask yourself with all sincerity, with all seriousness, this magic question. Is it really necessary? Will it at all be helpful to me in the real sense in the long run? You have to ask this question, okay? The problem with us lies in our hesitation to say no to things which are unnecessary. If there's one simple word that we all struggle to say, and to me, that is no, N-O, no, in capital, I should say, the two simple letters, N-O. No is a simple word, but saying no often becomes the hardest thing in our lives. Waves after waves of absolutely unimportant wishes, unnecessary wishes generate inside us, and we are driven by them to the abode of, say, pure inconsequentialities, which only lead us to more suffering, more pain, more misery. Still we can't say no to them. Now, why do we struggle to say no? The reason why we struggle to say no is we have gotten used to saying yes to many unimportant, unnecessary things in life. Okay? Have you got my point? When we say yes to unimportant things in life, what happens to us is that we miss the chance and we miss the time to say yes to the important things in life and to the things that really matters to us. Have you understood? Okay. And that is why we need to learn how to say no to unimportant things and how to say yes and how to be more focused on saying yes to the important things in life. You must have learned that Buddha subscribed to the idea of doing less. In spiritual practice, it's important to understand this idea of doing less. Our sanskaras, which we call sanskar, yes, generally drive us to do more unnecessary and unimportant things. So by doing less, one just tries to rein in the unnecessary wastage of one's energy. Look, the society says quite the opposite. It says do more. The society says the more you do, the more you achieve, and do as much as you can and achieve many from the worldly perspective. But at the end of your life, you will find that doing much and achieving many has never helped you to be more productive and has ultimately failed to give you the lasting peace. To be really productive, you need to understand what really matters to you. And for that reason, you need to master the art of saying no to certain things, or to be more precise, to say no to most of the things you are confronted with in your life. The reason you say yes to most of those unimportant things in life springs mostly from your fear and greed. Suppose one of your close ones or any friend of yours suggests you to do something. It is this fear of missing out or the fear of losing your close one. You abide by the suggestions of your close one, though being fully aware that those activities are totally unnecessary and unimportant. Here you are driven by the fear of letting down that close one of yours and ultimately losing him or her. Okay? Got the point? It is this fear of losing your close one, which is preventing you from saying no to him or her. So instead of standing tall and saying no to your close one, you succumb to his or her pressure because that close one seems to be valuable to you. If you investigate, if you are able to investigate sincerely deep down, then you will come to the conclusion that your process and endeavor of attaching much value to someone who actually is worthless erupt from your sanskara, the sanskars. And this is what my Thakur addresses as the papir boja or trutir boja, the baggage of your absolutely unnecessary past deeds. Now comes the most pertinent question. What is or what should be actually valuable to you? Every individual has a different answer to this question, and it is where the true spiritual metal of a particular individual comes into play. The more you be spiritually wise, the more you will be able to appreciate what is and what should actually be of true worth for you. What should be of true value to you. So, channelize your valuable time in doing something valuable. Try to remain with Thakur. And you know that by chanting this Ram Narayan Ram, this Ram Narayan Ram has this strange power to set you on the right path through the means of making you actually appreciate what is of true worth and what is not. Ram Narayan Ram bestows you with the strength to understand what is truly unimportant and provides you the power to say no, a very big no in capital, both N and O, to say no to that unnecessary, worthless situation confronted by you.